So here is Foosa. Hey, beautiful. You're a good girlie, aren't you? She's so relaxed. She's only just come out of the basket and she's just taking it all in her stride. Aren't you? Hey, looking the wrong way for the camera, that's the only thing. She's got lovely whiskers. Hey, lovely, lovely whiskers. Right, so she's coming for a groom today. So she's just going to have a bit of a pampering session, aren't you? Hey. Had a good feel all over her coat. She's not matted. She's very good with letting her fair mums and dads just keep on top of her coat. So we are just literally going to give her a really good groom over, remove any sort of thickness underneath this coat. Just give her a once over. You're quite enjoying that, aren't you, Mrs. Already? Okay. So always start with the head because, you know, cats always love their heads and the under their chin doing. So we always start there. So the groom starts off with something that they like. And then they realise it's nothing to worry about. Because obviously with travelling to me, there's always that fear of going to the vet. But she is one relaxed lady, aren't you? Hey, one relaxed lady. So you can see what's just come off the head. There we go. And then we'll continue with the rest of the body, won't we? Hey, you're going to be a good girlie. Oh, she says this is rather nice. Yeah. So the same, she's not a hugely long-haired cat. I'd say she's probably like a medium. So it's the same routine, what we do with the coat and things. I'm just going to pull her a bit closer to me so I'm not leaning over the table. So it's the same old, into the bottom, and we go in at the root. And we go up and up and up, right in there. So the comb is catching hair there. And we bring it up, which is great. And then what I normally do, just put a little bit of a conditioning spray into the coat as well, while she's with me. And just go in at the root and continue. Good girl. You are a good girl, aren't you? So we always start with the molten comb first. Going in lovely. She's got a little bit of dandruff, just noticed on the back of her here. A little bit dry on the skin with that happening. Hey, that can be down to a few things. It can be down to diet, age, central heating being on, you know, through the winter. Like us, they dry out the same as us. Give a little sniff. Turn you back that way, Mrs. Thank you very much. And then we just carry on. Going at the bottom. You're a good girl. Aren't you? Yeah, what a good girl, Foosa. Yeah. Come on, keep facing that way for me. Back that way, back that way. Good girl. So we've gone over with the comb, with the molten comb, and there's no hidden mats throughout this coat. She's got a lovely coat. So we've gone over her, and she's had the spray with that, the conditioning spray. And now we've just moved on to the Zoom groom. And she's loving this. She's pushing her shoulders into this. Aren't you? Hey, really enjoying that. So, can you see what's coming off her as well? So, the comb gets so much away from her, but then this catches what's left in the coat. So if Steve can come this side and show you what's coming off her, you'll see as we come down here. I'm only going gently. Look at all this. Hey, and you're enjoying it, aren't you? Hey. So this is a marvellous, marvellous brush. It's like a rubbery thing, flexible. So it moulds with the, you know, the skeleton, if you like, of the cat, all the curves. And you just go gently down. And what it's great for is it promotes blood circulation. So it's wonderful. It's like the cat's having a massage. And then what it also does, it helps with all the own natural oils. So it brings all the cat's natural oils through the coat. And it helps make them nice and silky. Really lovely condition on their coat. So there is a load of dead hair coming away here, missus. Isn't there? Look at all this coming off you. So this is so fine and wispy. You see the comb misses it with the fine, with the teeth on the comb, whereas this catches it. And you'll find your cat will end up come running for this as the treat. So what we always say, if we've got a little bit of a problem with a cat not enjoying grooming, always do a few minutes with the comb, and if you're happy with the behaviour, then reward them with the Zoom groom as the treat. So when we say treats, we're not talking about treats as in food, we're talking about treats as in a nice brush with the Zoom groom. And then you can carry on with your comb for a little bit more, and then the Zoom groom. And you can just do it in stages. So you eventually can get cats that really don't like being groomed to come running to have a brush, because they know that they're going to get the Zoom groom afterwards. Look at all this, missus, coming off you. Hey, you're a good girlie. You are a good girl. Yes, I know. Yeah. Look at the camera. Oh, she does. I don't want to look at the camera. Oh, really? This is just lovely. So she's been groomed all over with the metal comb. She's then had the spray and the Zoom groom all over her. She's had her claws done. Not too fussed on the claws, were you, missus? We have a little hiss, but nothing too, not too much temperamental noises, was there really? Just a hiss and a little look round to see what we were doing. Okay. And then just a little finish off here, really, just to before we put her back in the basket. So you can see she's nice and relaxed. That is all what's come off her. Still more coming off. So this is why I recommend getting a coat, one of these, because this will be fantastic for mum and dad at home as well. I mean, she's still giving some of this fur away here. I think I could brush you all day and it could just keep coming off, wouldn't it? She's got a very, very dense coat, but she feels beautiful. She feels lovely and silky, and she's just really enjoyed it, haven't you? Especially around these shoulders. Yes. Good girl, Foosa, aren't you?